How can I watch UK TV in Greece? I'm going to show you now. It's a little bit of a challenge, but it's not very difficult. As you probably know, if you're watching this, UK TV platforms like BBC iPlayer, ITVX, Channel 4 are geo-blocked when you go abroad, including in Greece. So basically that means if you're in the UK, you can watch BBC iPlayer and ITVX. If you're outside, they won't work. These restrictions basically exist due to UK broadcasting rights and different licensing agreements. Generally, Greek viewers, so when I say Greek viewers, that's anybody who is physically located in Greece, will get an error message when trying to access UK streaming services directly. Let me just show you what happens. So we'll head over to ITV. This is the ITVX, which is ITV's streaming platform. They upgraded a couple of years ago from ITV Hub. I don't know if you remember. ITVX is really good now. And let's go and stream something. Vera. There you go. My wife watches this. Now, apologies here. My wireless is a little bit slow, but here we go. This is basically what happens on ITVX. You get an error code. Error code 0101. You might get error code 1001. You very rarely get a message that helps you, but it just usually says, sorry, not available right now. I'm going to close this down because I'm going to show you how I can get it in Greece. Let's close that down. The same thing, similar thing really happens in BBC iPlayer. Let's just start watching. What happens? Yeah, see, I'll get another error message here. BBC iPlayer, this one tells me what's happened, only works in the UK. What it's done, it's looked at my IP address. Let me close this down. It's picked up my IP address. Like nearly every website you ever visit looks at your internet connection, what browser you're using, what computer you're using, and where you're located. Let me just go and show you. This is an example. It's called GeoTarget. There's loads of these sites, but basically it's resolved my IP address and determined that I'm located in Athens, which is why BBC iPlayer and ITVX and any other UK-based sites won't work. So let me just go close this down and show you how we can fix this. Let's go to the next screen. Yeah, it's basically, there's two real options. There's virtual private networks, if you want to watch it online, certainly, and on all your different devices. Virtual private networks or something called smart DNS. I'm going to demonstrate virtual private networks or VPNs here because I think it's generally the more flexible and it gives you an element of, a huge element of security as well. It encrypts your connection. It's a little piece of software that you install on your device in the form of an app or a computer program. It's dead easy to do. It takes 2 minutes to set up, and let me just show you how it works now. Okay, you need a VPN. A VPN basically is a virtual private network. It's like an encrypted tunnel that you connect between your device and a VPN server. And the beauty of this, although its primary reason is to protect your data, so it hides your usernames, passwords, protects all your internet connection, and encrypts all the data that it sends to and from your PC, it also hides your location, so all these websites can't see where you actually are. And that's all you really need to access these BBC sites. Let me just show you how it works. I use NordVPN. In my opinion, it's the most reliable of VPN services when you want to watch UK television. There are hundreds of others, and lots of them do work with BBC iPlayer. Be careful, though. I'd say it's only about 20% of the vast number of VPN services actually work with BBC iPlayer and ITVX, so be careful, check before you grab one. NordVPN works perfectly. It's best to use one of they've got specially configured servers there. They rotate the IP addresses to stop them getting blocked. 1911 is one of these. Let me see, this is the VPN software here, and I've selected a United Kingdom server. Okay, so as soon as I've connected here, it will now look as I've got a UK IP address. Let me just show you quickly this. If you use NordVPN, these are the configured servers to use if you're watching BBC or ITVX. Say I'm using 1911, but use any of these and just add it to your favorites. Okay, let me just show you now how this has changed. So I can go to one of these geo-targeting sites. and you can see my location has now changed from Athens to London. And there it's, hopefully you can see it, London. And this is because the website can only see the IP address of the VPN server, not my real one. So it doesn't matter where you are. You know, you can be in Greece, China, Mongolia, anywhere really. As when your VPN is connected to a certain VPN server, that's all they'll see. So this is enough to fool, he says, hopefully. ITVX, let's go and watch Vera. And you can see we got an error message last time. Now we've got parental controls and it should watch. ITVX is sponsored by ads, so you'll have a little delay in ads starting at the beginning. Oh, let me just press play. But you can see they work perfectly. They're not too bad, the ads in ITVX. You can subscribe to an ad-free version. I think it's about €4 or €5 a month if you want, but you will need a UK form of payment, not a European. So you need a British credit card or debit card, but it works perfectly well without with the free version. You just have a few adverts, but they're not really intrusive. Let me just stop that there. Let's just go and have a quick look at BBC iPlayer. Remember now, instead of appearing to be in Athens, we are now appearing to be in the UK, in London, so I'm using all these accounts. Now you can set up accounts on these for free. Remember to enable your UK connection first. I'll just show you now. Let's just click and watch something. Remember we got the error message just at the top here when we tried to watch it last time. And here's Not Going Out. It was quite a funny comedy on BBC iPlayer, and now we can watch without those error messages. Let me just stall that. And there we go. There's a trailer there, but hopefully you can see it works perfectly well. And you can maximize that and watch whenever you like. So let's just minimize that. So that's BBC and ITV. You can watch Channel 4, Channel 5, any of those. All got free accounts. Just make sure you enable your UK VPN first before you try and do anything. You will need one other thing. Let me just, this might not affect everybody, but if you haven't got a BBC account, you need to register. Just go to the bbc.co.uk iPlayer and go find the register page. Just put it in the search. You'll need an email, you need a password, you need a postcode. Now, any UK postcode will do. Just have a search online, grab anyone. As long as it's valid, they're not going to check if you live there. They can't check anything like that. And then ask for your gender, your age. You'll need to be over 13 to watch all the content. And it will also ask you if you've got a TV license. You must say yes to that. Again, they don't check. They just ask you if they do. You can't buy a TV license outside the UK, so don't worry about that, really. And that's basically it. Let me just go back to my little slide. So, couple of points to remember. UK registration, always register with a valid UK postcode. If you used to live in UK or you've got friends in the UK, or use the Etihad Stadium, Old Trafford, Buckingham Palace postcode, it doesn't matter as long as it's a valid UK postcode. Watch with the paid VPNs work. Free VPNs don't work anymore. I guarantee you they don't work anymore. They haven't for about 5-6 years. You unfortunately need a paid one. Again, check that your chosen VPN. I recommend NordVPN, and there's a discount link below. But there are a few others work with them, BBC and ITVX. Check they work before you subscribe. Legal considerations, yeah, people get a bit worried about it. It is geo-block content. Most of the UK population of Costa del Sol have been, like myself, using VPNs to watch BBC iPlayer and ITVX for 15, nearly 20 years now, so don't worry about it. Just be sensible in it, really, you know. Technically, you're violating the platform terms. I've never heard of anybody getting their account deleted or anything. Remember, it's just a copyright. It's terms of the site you're breaking. It's not illegal, it's not criminal or anything like that. Okay, so that's basically it. That's how to watch UK TV in Greece. I hope this has helped somebody out there in the internet ether. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.